Welcome to our channel. Number 6 Ohio State routs top-ranked Oregon 41-21 in the Rose Bowl, advances to CFP semifinals. Pasadena, California, AP. Second chances don't come around often in life, Ohio State coach Ryan Day told his players in a team meeting before the Rose Bowl. After a season in which they fell short at too many key moments, the Buckeyes all knew they had one of those second chances when they stepped onto this famous turf for another shot at the top-ranked, unbeaten Oregon Ducks. Ohio State seized it with a vengeance. Jeremiah Smith caught two of Will Howard's three long touchdown passes during a sensational 34-point first half, and the number 6 Buckeyes roared into the college football playoff semifinals with a 41-21 victory in the 111th Rose Bowl on Wednesday night. You can see the potential of where we're at when we play in all three phases the way we did, Day said. Howard passed for 319 yards. Emeka Egbuka also caught a long TD pass, and TreVeyon Henderson made a 66-yard touchdown run in a redemptive Rose Bowl for the Buckeyes, 12-2, CFP number 8 seed, who lost a 32-31 heartbreaker to the Ducks in Eugene in October. Ohio State then lost to arch-rival Michigan in humiliating fashion to conclude a regular season in which its performances didn't always measure up to its formidable talent. The inaugural 12-team college football playoff created a way for the Buckeyes to erase their mistakes, and from the opening minute in Pasadena, they took out every frustration on the outclassed Ducks. "I think nobody has gone through more scrutiny than probably the team here," Egbuka said. 5 weeks ago, people on the scene getting death threats, our head coach getting cussed out, people saying he should never come to Ohio again. All that type of stuff. And I'm sure by the end of tonight, when you scroll Twitter, Instagram, everyone's going to be singing our praises. We just know what to say true to in our building. Facing the tournament's number 1 seed in the granddaddy of them all, the Buckeyes scored on 6 of their first 7 drives, with 4 scoring plays longer than 40 yards, to take a 34-0 lead late in the second quarter on the nation's only remaining unbeaten team. Henderson's second TD run late in the third essentially put it away for Ohio State, which is headed to the Cotton Bowl on January 10th to face number 4 Texas for a berth in the national title game. The Longhorns barely advanced earlier Wednesday, holding off Arizona State 39-31 in a double overtime Peach Bowl. "I'm proud of the resilience of these guys," Day said. "Still got a lot of football ahead of us." Smith, the Buckeyes' standout freshman playmaker, had a remarkable bowl debut with 7 receptions for a season-high 187 yards, including 5 catches for 161 yards in the first half alone, hauling in scoring passes of 45 and 43 yards. Egbuka compared Smith favorably to Jackson Smith-Njigba, who had a record 347-yard, 3-touchdown Rose Bowl performance 3 years ago. "I would say legendary," Egbuka said. "I was able to witness Jackson's game in the Rose Bowl and the pure dominant performance that was, but even though Smith's stats might not reflect the exact same thing that Jackson has, I don't think it was too far off in terms of dominance. He's a very special talent, and I'm so excited to keep watching him grow." Dylan Gabriel passed for 299 yards and hit Trayshawn Holden for 2 touchdowns for the Ducks, 13-1, CFP number 1 seed, whose dreams of their first national title were flattened on the famed Rose Bowl turf. Oregon's 14-game winning streak also ended. "We really didn't have the ability to stop them, and we didn't have the ability to get something going for us on offense," Oregon coach Dan Lanning said. "We haven't faced a lot of moments like this all year." Ohio State is an unbelievable team. 11 days after routing Tennessee to open the playoff, Ohio State dominated the Ducks. Along with the Buckeyes' offensive fireworks, the Ohio State defense that couldn't sack Gabriel in the team's first meeting dropped the Heisman Trophy finalist 8 times in the rematch. The Big Ten champion Ducks failed to create any of the big plays that carried them to victory last time. Oregon also played without receiver Evan Stewart, who caught 7 passes for 149 yards in the first meeting, but was ruled out of the Rose Bowl with a back injury. "They brought the fight and we got hit in the mouth," Oregon receiver Tez Johnson said. They won the game from the first snap. Following the usual pregame pageantry in Arroyo Seco's 70-degree sunshine, Ohio State needed just 3 plays and 49 seconds to strike first. Howard threw a short play-action screen pass to Smith, who motored through Oregon's secondary for a 45-yard score. On the Buckeyes' third drive, Howard feathered an exceptional long pass over 3 ducks to the sprinting Igbokwe for a 42-yard TD. Howard finished the first quarter with a care.